I cheated on my wife with her sister, and I don't regret a damn second of it. Elena and I were high school sweethearts, married at 22, daughter at 26, son 2 years later. For years, I thought we were the poster family of suburban perfection. I built myself up as an analyst, bought us a 4-bedroom place in a decent district in Cedar Ridge, took the kids to Disneyland and Yellowstone every year. I thought I was doing everything right. Then, one random Tuesday, I came home early from a work retreat, found her curled on the couch, texting someone, laughing in this bright, alive way she hadn't used with me in years. When I asked who she was talking to, her smile collapsed. She snapped that I was paranoid, controlling. The next morning, I checked our phone bill, hundreds of texts to multiple numbers, late-night calls, hours long. I printed everything and confronted her. She didn't deny a thing, just shrugged and said, "Our marriage has been dead for years. You're boring. I need excitement." I wanted to leave that night, but our kids were 6 and 4. I couldn't stand the thought of them bouncing between houses, so I stayed. We tried counseling, 8 sessions. In the last one, she casually admitted she'd brought men into our house, into our bed, said it like she was mentioning a grocery item she forgot. That night, I moved her into the guest room and called 3 divorce attorneys. But the real damage wasn't even the cheating. It was how she stopped being a mother, entirely missed soccer games, forgot lunches, snapped at the kids for asking normal kid questions. I overheard her on the phone calling them those annoying little brats who never leave me alone. Meanwhile, I was drowning full-time job, full-time parenting, full-time heartbreak. And that's when her younger sister, Lyra, started showing up. Lyra had always been the family's discard child, 7 years younger than Elena, an oops baby, raised on criticism instead of affection. Elena got violin lessons, a car at 16, a college fund. Lyra got hand-me-downs and lectures. She left for Portland at 18 and only came back for holidays. But when she heard what was happening, she started driving 3 hours every weekend, picked up my kids after school when I worked late, helped with homework, cooked dinner when I couldn't think straight, read bedtime stories, stayed until they fell asleep. Elena barely noticed, too busy planning nights out and posting thirst traps to care. 18 months of this, Lyra becoming the stable adult in their lives, while their actual mother faded into her phone. One afternoon, my daughter crashed her bike, skinned her knee. Lyra patched her up, and my daughter whispered, "Thanks, Mom," without hesitating. Lyra froze, horrified. I just nodded because the truth was unavoidable. She'd been more of a mother in those 18 months than Elena had been in 8 years. A week later, my son called her Mom while asking for help with fractions. Elena overheard and laughed. Good, maybe they'll finally leave me alone. That was the moment I knew I'd been married to a ghost for years. 6 months earlier, still clinging to hope like an idiot, I'd planned a trip to Maui. Ocean View Suite, 5 days, $8,000 I'd saved scrupulously. I asked Elena if she wanted to go, to try one more time for the kids. She looked disgusted. "Take those little monsters yourself. I'm done pretending." So I asked Lyra instead, told her what Elena said. She cried as she said yes. We flew out last week. The kids have been glowing every day, building sandcastles, snorkeling with sea turtles, running on the beach until their legs give out. They keep asking if Lyra can live with us forever. Last night, they made friends with another family at the resort. Movie night sleepover in the other family's suite. Supervised, safe, excited beyond words, which left Lyra and me alone for the first time in years. We walked down to the beach at sunset. Warm wind, pink sky, waves hitting the shore like they were breathing for me. She asked if I was okay, really okay, and nobody had asked me that in forever. I told her everything, how grateful I was, how she'd held my family together, how I couldn't imagine our lives without her. She said, "I love those kids like they're mine," and I kissed her, right there in the sand with the sun sinking behind her. For the first time in 3 years, I didn't feel abandoned. I felt alive. Elena can keep her hookups and her freedom. I'll keep the people who actually chose to stay.